Can you do like 2 separate ones? You know what I mean? That's probably what I want to see.
Oh, dang, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, my boy? How are you?
What's up, man? How you been, bro?
I've been good. How you been?
It's been a while since I've seen you, man.
I know, bro. It's been a minute. Hey, let's go talk in my office, though.
And what a place you got now.
I know.
The address, bro.
Remember my brother Rigo?
¿Cuánto tiempo tienes? Hey, what's going on, guys?
He's on the phone right now, but yeah, bro. Just got a new place. I know it's been a little while since I've seen you, bro, but yeah, we need a little bit higher square footage over here, so we ended up getting something a little bit bigger to fit everybody in.
Yeah, man, I noticed that you sent me a new address, bro, and I see a whole bunch of people here. What's up with that?
Well, you know, when we first started talking, it started off with me, my brother, and 2 other people, so it's about 4 agents. Right now, thank God, we're up at 19 agents, bro, so we're growing the company. This was within a 1-year time span, so, I mean, I think we're doing pretty decent, so that's the reason why we got something a little bit bigger.
19 agents, bro. The last time I seen you, it was just you and your brother, and you guys were struggling so much.
Man.
Barely.
You're right, bro, because we started during the pandemic. That's why. So when we opened this thing, it was January 2020. And as you already know, February, that's when the pandemic kind of started taking place and took a really big hit. So we were definitely struggling for sure, man.
And like, what really took you out of it? Like, what was the moment that really made you realize that, you know what, this is worth going after more, you know, instead of giving up?
You know, just the fact that I'm not a quitter, bro. I've never been raised to quit, and I felt like I just started. And for me to go and start something and quit right away is just not for me, bro. So I decided, like, hey, if this is a challenge I'm up against, I'm willing to take that challenge and do what I got to do to make this thing grow. So thank God it built me up to what I'm doing today.
And you know what's one thing I noticed, man? You looking kind of lean, brother.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro.
I think you were like, what, 300 pounds?
305, man. And that's when I weighed myself. Yeah, so 305 pounds. Thank God right now I'm at 245. I'm still a little embarrassed about that. But, man, I've been working on that weight because you already know physique is everything, man. It's how you feel. You know, so definitely been working on that for a little while. Glad to say I've been on this journey for about 4 years now. So it's not an easy journey, but it's definitely worth it for sure.
And you know what? I pulled up and I noticed that there is a blue car in your parking spot. What's up with this, my boy?
It's right here. I got that Porsche Panamera. If you guys watched my first vlog, you already know I talked about it. Couldn't afford it at the time. Actually, my first vlog was during the pandemic. So thank God business was great. It's going great right now. And I was able to pull that out. And you know what? I'm blessed, bro. But that's just the beginning. I always say it's just a milestone to a bigger accomplishment. So definitely just a milestone for sure.
That's awesome, man. Do you still have your old car, though?
I do, bro. I actually do. I keep it for memory. I'm going to sell it. I've been talking about it for a long time. But I'm keeping it right now just as a humble reminder, man. Never forget where you come from. Just as quick as you can get everything is as quick as you can lose it all, too. You know what I mean?
That's great, man. You know what's one thing I noticed? I feel so chill in here. Like, I don't feel like I need no suit and tie. Like, man, what kind of environment do you guys have here?
Well, I like to be, you know, obviously all about business, but at the same time, bro, I'm huge on being, you know, personal with my agents. I let them bring their kids. At the same time, you know, they got to dress good, but, you know, be yourself, be comfortable, so that way you're comfortable at the place you're working at. I'm a big believer in our environment, and at the same time, I like to have fun too, bro. So if you know me, you already know what I'm about.
That's awesome, man. Speaking about kids, man, how many you got?
I got 3, bro. Let's go get some coffee real quick, so that way we can go ahead and talk, give you guys a little tour. I got 3 kids, Aiden, Marilyn, and Matthew. My son is 9, my daughter is 8, and my son is he's just turned 2 actually. So yeah, I got 3 kids, man.
Oh my goodness, what does that mean that you had your first kid at 15?
I did. I had my first kid at, well, my girlfriend got pregnant at 14 and ended up having my first kid, yeah, 15 and a half, something like that.
Oh wow. And what have you learned from that?
Honestly, just learn how to be a man. I had to man up at a very early age, and to be honest with you guys, I feel like if I didn't have a kid at an early age, I wouldn't have had that responsibility. I probably wouldn't have manned up, and I probably would not be where I'm at today. And that's just the honest to God truth. So it's a blessing, you know, for sure.
What else has motivated you to put yourself in the position where you're at today?
I mean, apart from my kids, bro, is growing up, I struggled a lot. You guys probably heard about it, some of the podcasts that I've done, some videos that I've done before. Struggled a lot since I was a kid, and to be honest with you guys, I just knew that there was something better in life for me. And more than anything, bro, to inspire the people, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people have similar situations, if not worse than whatever I've gone through, and if I can be that person to help them get out of that, makes me feel like I'm doing something right. There's a purpose for that, you know?
And speaking about mentorship, you know, being shown what is right and what is wrong, who has been your role model your whole life?
You know what, bro? I know a lot of people say it's gonna sound a little cliche, but my mom, for sure. She's a strong woman, strong ass woman. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When my dad walked out at 15, she was my mom and my dad at times. So for her to go through something like that on her own and put up with me, I give that woman mad respect. And not only that, but she has always been the type of person, maybe she didn't have a lot of money, but she was there for me in any possible way that she could be. Whether it be, again, we had a beater, a car, but she let me borrow it anytime I needed it for showings, whatever. You know, she supported me in any possible way that she could. So to me, that just shows that you can support somebody in a non-monetary type of way, you know. So, but she's always been my role model, still is to this day. So,
besides your mother, who makes you happy? What makes you happy?
my kids, bro. I love my kids. They're the reason why I do what I do. And to be honest with you guys, again, sounds pretty cliche, but you know, it's the truth. My kids make me happy. They make me do what I got to do, and I keep doing it for them, you know, because I want to build a legacy. I'm a huge person on that, and I feel like when I die, you know, I might not be physically here, but I'll be here, you know, some way, one way or another, I'm gonna be here for sure. So,
man, we're walking over here, and what is going on over here?
so right here, I got this podcast room coming up. Been talking about it for a little while. It's already pretty much complete. The only thing that I'm gonna do is get some furniture, get it done. But the idea of this room is to bring in a bunch of guest speakers that have been successful in business, maybe started from something a little bit worse than what I started from, and they somehow climbed their way to the top, you know? So I'm gonna be doing a lot of pretty dope ass podcasts here, so stay tuned for that.
And why did you decide to start the podcast?
Because I like to hear other people's stories, man. You know, I feel like it's definitely one of those things where you can learn a lot from other people.
Man, that's awesome, man. But I mean, besides all that, man, enough of work. What is it that you like to do for fun, man? What are some of your hobbies?
To be 100% honest with you guys, my thing is, well, two things. I love guns, okay? Apart from houses, I love guns. I love cars. I like to race. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that's the reason why I got a Porsche. I didn't do it for no symbol. I didn't do it because I wanted to look cool. I did it because honestly, genuinely, that's my passion. I love cars, I love guns. And most importantly, just like I mentioned earlier, I love my kids, so I like to travel, man. I like to go and have trips. I'm a family guy, you know? I would choose being with my family, beach trip all day long over clubbing. That's just the truth.
That's awesome, man. So you like to ride?
Yep.
That's cool, man. Have you ever been on to a drag strip?
You know what, man? It's actually on a to-do list. I haven't had the proper car to do it, because if I take a car out to the drag strip, I'm not gonna go out there to lose. I can say that.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I'm curious, man. What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My favorite actor though is Adam Sandler. I'm gonna have to go with Happy Gilmore. That's a really good movie. Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, that's a fantastic movie, man.
For sure.
Man, you know what? I feel like me being here surrounded by, you know, this energy, you know, I feel comfortable, you know? Are these the type of people that you like to surround yourself with?
Everybody here in my office is here for a reason, and I always say that I've never been big on recruitment. You go to any other company, they're big on recruiting people, just attracting kind of like odd energy, and I feel like the people that we have here, let me get a paper towel, the people that we have here are people that have been attracted to our energy, you know what I mean? So the people that are here right now, they kind of share very similar stories and, you know, very similar energy, very similar vibes, so I feel like everybody that's here is kind of the same, you know?
They're meant to be here.
For sure, they're meant to be here.
That's awesome, man. And how do you feel, you know, being more like a mentor to your fellow acquaintances and employees? Like, how does it feel? Does it feel like you got weight on your shoulders?
No, not at all. It actually makes me feel a little bit more accountable, because I feel like if I didn't have that, I wouldn't wake up as early as I do. I wouldn't go to the gym as early as I do. I feel like being a leader is a lot more than doing it for yourself. You're doing it for other people. And it's definitely not a weight on my shoulder. I feel like I do it because, again, the purpose of my life is to inspire other people and, you know, help them create a better future for themselves. So it makes me feel fulfilled 100%.
That's awesome, man. And speaking about working out, like, what is it that you like to work out? Like, do you like cardio? Do you like lifting weights?
I hate cardio, you could tell. If not, I would have had a six-pack already, bro. But I love lifting weights. I'm a big person on weightlifting. I do have my schedule, you know, as you should. Mondays, I do back buys. Tuesdays, I do chest, tris, shoulders, and traps. Wednesday, I hit legs. The goal is to hit muscle groups 2 to 3 times a week, so I'll kind of repeat that cycle. As much as I hate to do cardio, I still got to do it, though. So I do my 15, 20 minutes of cardio after.
That's awesome, man. Speaking about routine, man, what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
First thing that I do when I wake up is convince myself to wake up, especially when you're doing it at 4:45. It's probably one of the most difficult things to do, but yeah, I have to convince myself. I legitimately fight with myself every morning to wake up because I got a bunch of thoughts running through my head, kind of giving me excuses on reasons like not to wake up. I'll tell myself, hey, go back to bed, you'll do it earlier. Hey, you know what, you probably deserve the rest. You were tired, you know, you stayed up late last night, rest a little bit more. So it's kind of fighting those little demons, you know what I mean? So that's the first thing I do when I wake up. I fight with myself.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
And you know what, let's talk about education, man. Did you ever graduate high school?
I did. Actually, well, I dropped out my sophomore year when I had my kid. And then I went back to school my junior year, end of junior year. I went into independent studies and I graduated a little bit earlier because, you know, you can get advanced on credits on that. So I ended up graduating early senior year.
That's awesome. And how was your high school experience?
Oh, it sucked. I had a shitty high school experience. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. My freshman year was dope. I'm gonna be honest. After that, it kind of went downhill because, again, you know, I was kind of all over the place. Kind of went through a lot at the age of 15. You know, having a kid isn't easy. So I'm gonna be honest, shitty experience for sure.
And how was that? How was that being able to maintain, you know, being a father at 15 years old, having so many responsibilities, having to think like, man, I gotta finish school, I gotta make my mom proud. Like, how did you handle all that weight on your shoulders?
Well, to be honest, it was more of I definitely didn't want to let my mom down. And I also wanted to prove to myself and prove to, you know, because I was a family fuck up at the time. You know, I wanted to prove to myself that anything could be done if you really put your mind to it. And I just remember at that time, you know, junior year, well, again, sophomore year, I didn't go to school for a whole year. And I was like, shit, you know, I don't want to be this person, you know? So junior year, I was like, you know what, if I put my mind to this and I get this done, I'm gonna make my parents proud, I'm gonna make myself proud, and I'm gonna prove something to me. And I did, you know? So it wasn't easy, but made it happen for sure.
Man, and speaking about your mom, man, is she still working?
No, she's not, bro. I actually retired her. So she's at home, she's living for free. She works if she wants to, you know, she gets bored sometimes, but she definitely doesn't have to work unless she really wants to.
That's amazing, man. That's inspiring. Well, man, it was nice to see you again, bro. This is
For sure.
awesome, man. The growth that you've had, the growth that you've shown is truly inspiring. And
Appreciate you.
I hope everyone who watches this kind of gets an idea of, you know, what befriending adversity really, like, truly is, you know.
For
going
sure.
after your dreams. And, you know, if there's one thing you could say before I go, you know, to the people watching, like, what is it that you could tell them? Help them with?
I said it on my podcast. I'm gonna say it again because I'm a big believer in this. Don't take time for granted. Again, you know, at 15, if I didn't go through what I went through, I don't think I would have had a realization of how important it is to take your life serious at such an early age. Again, I'm 27 right now. I got my broker's license at 22, but I feel like all of that is backtracked to the reason, you know, of me having my kid, right? Being 15 and, you know, having those responsibilities, bro. I had to get those responsibilities early, and I feel like that's what helped me get to where I am today. You know, so don't take time for granted. If there's anything I gotta tell you guys, is that.
And, well, I appreciate your time, man. I hope to see you soon. I wish you the best. And, yeah, it was great seeing you, brother.
Okay, cool. Hey, I actually got my kid that just walked in right now. You guys want to check him out? He's right there.
Say hi. Go with your dad.
See? Part of the reason why I do what I do right here. I'm just so Matthew, say what's up to the vlog right here. You're on vlog number 11. And then obviously this is Bella Marie 127. Follow her on TikTok over here. She's always been wanting to be in my vlog. We just had a conversation last night, and obviously you guys know Miss Marisol Hernandez, the top realtor. But there it is, guys. See you guys on the next one. Hopefully it worked, and yeah, peace.